Hello everyone, my name is Daniel, aka your proctor for today's test of life, here to bring you some more, well, today I guess we're playing a little bit of Minecraft. So this is going to be sort of a jump around kind of video. Right now I'm in the process of building the warehouse. I'm just going to take you through a little bit here, and then this is going to be done over the course of a few days my time and about 30 minutes of your time. So first off, I've decided to change up a little bit our system here. Now, I'm not sold on this, but I may just put regular planks here. But I've decided to go with planks in between rows of that to give us an even look here. And here is, so far, the warehouse. Now, I'm not too sold on the door either. But what we have here is well, this is looking a little more modern, but effectively, I like the way this looks. This kind of, well, let's go upstairs real quick. Get away from the monsters! Get away from the monsters! You guys are annoying. Alright. So those doors down there look kind of like the metal doors you'd see on a storage unit or garage doors. They're made of sideways facing pillars of a quartz. Actually took quite a bit of quartz to get there. I like the look. I was originally going to go with straight. I'll talk about up here in a minute. Windows and doors. Die! Okay. But I found that these, I like the way these look. I would move them up some, but I need to find a good way to keep the monsters out. And so far this is doing the job here. It looks like basically 4 bays for the warehouse. I've got a little edge going up here. I'll go to there in a moment. So the ground is going to be a combination of, well, as you can tell here, polished granite and bricks, slabs primarily, since I don't really have a lot of brick. Actually, I'm completely out at the moment. I like the look of the polished granite, the tile appearance. And just throwing a little bit of brick is we still have the red, and it gives us enough differentiation in the texture that it's just not all monotone. You know, we can actually finish this up pretty quickly here. I think I was doing a little bit of mining down in the mine. And granite's actually a lot more common than I was expecting. I hadn't had a lot of it before, but I also wasn't going through and mining for granite specifically. So it was definitely a lot more common than I was expecting. Yeah. And then let's do that. Now, I haven't decided how I'm going to do windows yet. I was originally going to have windows on the outside facing, but I think we're going to take a more combination of modernist and an old-timey type for our buildings here in this introductory starting area. So, I think the pillars, aka the metal doors, look pretty decent. One thing I was thinking about doing to them was to have it sort of pulled in one, as if you had the door starting to go up a little bit. But I'm afraid that if I did that, I'd end up having like baby zombies going underneath the door, killing me when I'm not looking, and otherwise being completely annoying. So, I haven't played around with any of the snapshots. I'm hoping that 1.9 comes out fairly soon there, because there seems to be a lot of interesting stuff to do in 1.9. And floor done. Floor done? Yeah. For the time being, we're gonna torch it up. Torch, torch, torch of the jungle. Alright. Torch, torch. Alright. So then here is what I was going to do for the secondary floor. So we basically got a double row here, then another row where I've got some metal. Actually, I've got some metal now. Let's jump. I've got some iron now. Let's make some quick iron bars. And I'll show you what I'm thinking here. Iron. Here we go. A couple stacks will do. I'm kind of out of iron, but that's no biggie at the moment. No biggie. Alright. Up top. No, I don't want it. Do that. Or that. No, that's bad. I'll get it in a minute. So, in this case here, these, of course, you can jump over. They're not like fences in that regard. And I think I'm going to do this. Like so. For a center walkway. And not like that, because that'll just block you in. But like so. Now, this I am almost certainly going to change. I was originally thinking about doing a series yeah, it's not looking like I want it. So we're definitely going to rip that out. I might make it a little bit bigger. Hey, we've got enough now. But for the moment, we're going to leave it at that. As you see in the walls, I've been making the walls out of a combination of these polished andesites, and then stone brick, and then cracked stone brick. And then out here, I wanted to make this one wide. We can take a look at this from the bottom here in a moment and see what it looks like. Definitely need to get some more iron regardless. So it means more time down to the mine. But this gives us a little bit of a walk around here. I can deal with that. It doesn't detract too much from the outside. I could potentially make this a little bit darker, but I do like how that's standing out at the moment. This is basically a stair and then planks around to hide it up. And then I'm just going to plan on wrapping this completely around. And then probably put glowstone lanterns or something right around underneath to light this area up. So that's the progress so far. I've got quite a bit more that I need to do here. I've got to get some more brick. I've got to rip that down and replace it with something new, build the walls back up, and then eventually get to the point of the roof. And I haven't decided how I'm going to do the roof yet. We're going to get around to that at some point in the future. So I'm going to do some more work off camera, and then I will be back before you know it. Alright, so, time for another progress update here. Do I have anything cooking? No, not yet. So, I have finished building the main structure of the building. So, let me go ahead and show you what I've got inside here. So, give me one moment. Ooh. Gotta clear my throat there. So, it's pretty straightforward inside right now. A lot of torches everywhere. But we have the main floor, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. And that's a half, well, 5.5, I guess, there. I went ahead and moved this over here so I can get out of the way. This is going to have to be moved at some point. I've got the railings finished. And let's go up top here real quick. So I've got a flat roof. As you see, just like with the walls, I went ahead and combined the 3 types of stone for this here, and I'm just running a oak fence around the top. I think that actually looks all right. I need some more oak fences, but there we have it. I've got a stairway up on each side here, except for back in the corner, the manager's office. And then I've placed these around the area for the moment. I think I'm going to take these down, these sconces down here, and just end up placing my glowstone. Now, at 5 high, if I do this and then a glowstone, I end up being able to jump into it. So, I'm still debating a little bit on how I want to do that. So, this is the manager's office. I got a few plaques up on the wall. He's got his room lit with glowstone inset into the ceiling here, along with his bed and his chest back there, and a very simple throw rug on the ground. We got a seat, table, crafting bench. So, pretty simple in here. So, what I'm thinking, you know what? I should probably just go ahead and do this and grab... Did I leave it over here or did I leave it out there? You see that I put some windows in there and I left it outside. So those are light gray glass, which I think I like quite a bit. Alright. Yourself. I don't know where that noise is coming from, but it is probably going to get annoying. Alright. Where did I put you at, gray glass? There. Gray glass. So, what I think I'm going to do on the inside, and probably around the top as well, is a design basically kind of like this. Just break this out here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I like that. So that will butt up to there. And then we've got 2 spaces until that, 3 spaces until that, 3, 2, and this will also butt the back here. Like so. And you know what, let's head over here and use this to make some more panes of glass. And there we go, we're going to need a lot. So I'm not worried about making excess. I'll probably destroy enough that it won't make a difference. And this type of glass is relatively easy to make. Thankfully, it only takes 1 die per 8 glass. I could go with a different color. Yep, see? But I do like the light gray. There is quite a bit of gray in this, so I could at some point change it out for some other color. Oh, that was lucky. Lucky! And let's place this like so. For this, I do like panes more than full. Yep, all the way up to about the back. I like it. And I think I will do the same upstairs right above it. And then over here, we'll do the exact same. And I'll move this somewhere else there. I might move it upstairs or put it in the office, or we'll decide. Maybe I'll put it on the roof and extend the roof up some more at some point. But there is the progress. I'm going to work some more on this here. Get the lighting in place. Get the shelving stacks started, and then I'll be back in just a few seconds to you. Probably quite a while for me. So back in a moment. Alright everyone, let me go ahead and give you a final look at this place here. Lots of monsters out there. Alright, so we're back here in the manager's office, which hasn't really changed any. I've added some more glowstone to the roof. And what I've done outside here is I've decided to light up the building the same way. Unfortunately, in my design decision, I probably would have wanted to move these levels up a couple more if I wanted to have a lot of suspended lights, and I'll show you here in just a moment. So what that means is the roof basically looks like this. Lots of torches, lots of stuff. I'm not going to come up here often, so I don't care how it looks at the moment. Let's jump down. Okay. So let's take a look at it from the outside here, so you all can get an idea. So we've got the spruce here, birch here, and the oak up top. And it makes it gives it kind of a sloping inward kind of look. I actually like the way it looks. I've got everything equally spaced out on the sides for the windows. So the two sides match, the front and the back match, except for the fact we have these, for all intents and purposes, garage doors here. And then here are the stacks. So, lots of storage. So this right here is the best I could come up with that was both functional and kind of resembled the stacks you typically see in a warehouse. So we've got five here, going up a total of 5, and it's 2 wide. So I've just got regular blocks here in the corners, regular planks. And then in the back, because I made the building like 1 block too short, I've got 4 instead of 5. But, you know, if we really needed that much space, then, well, we can always tear the back of the building down and build some more space. I haven't populated this side of it yet because I honestly don't have that much resources at the moment to actually do so. I need lots and lots of more boxes, and then I also plan on putting a frame on each side of the box to indicate what's in it. As I kind of want to make these singular purpose, so each box will hold 1 item, and then you can just find out what it is by looking at the frame from either side. Haven't moved my enchanting area yet. It's on the to-do list. It will be done. And then here, I've got... Well, I'm curious here. See if I can remember how to read this. Light 13. Block 13. That's fine there. Block 14. Yeah. So I've got these spaced out periodically, covered up here, and along this way as well, to provide some light. And the carpeting breaks up the look of the floor, so we can still see underneath. But this will... I like the way it's turning out. I'm going to have to kill a lot more cows, skin a lot more sheep, and then cut down a lot more trees to get this all finished up, and mine a lot more iron, since I'm interspersing regular chests with trap chests to be able to get it stacked this densely. But for all intents and purposes, I'm going to call this build a completion. This is going to have to be filled in over time, maybe as I need them. We'll see how that works out. Let's go and eat some. And eat! The last thing is these lights. This is what I had put together, and I was thinking to myself, you know, we could either have it look kind of like a fan, or that's kind of blocky, so I just leave these up, and it looks like some kind of lighting. So right down the middle here, we've got plenty of light, and it's just simply if I wanted to do this all over the place, I would really need to raise the height on everything. But overall, I am very pleased with the build. So let's go ahead and take this down, and we'll call it a success. That, and I can use the wood. Come down, come down. Down, down, down. And ta-da! We are finished. So I've got to move this junk in here. I've got a few more chests I can take with me. And then I'm going to have to decide what we're going to build next. I may just spend some time filling up this with resources. But overall, I am very, very happy. Let's go and head in here. Maybe this will give us a better view of things here. Yeah. Let's do it like from here. So, hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button for me. And if you wish to see more, please subscribe to the channel. If there is anything you would like to see built, go ahead and leave that in the comments. And as always, my name is Daniel. This is a warehouse. Have a great day.